All right, fellow Bitcoin networkers, it is time. We're going to send some funds to Pagarex. We are going to show you the back end, show you the live transfer, show you the increase in traffic over the last 6 days to see whether you think that's enough for you to invest in Pagarex comfortably. We feel that it was. So we'll get to that information next.
Transform your life.
All right, fellow Bitcoin networkers, it is time. We're going to send some funds to Pagarex. You can see here we don't have anything on here now. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy this strand here. Copy. And then paste that wherever you have your funds located. And when you do that, what I always do is I take the first three and the last three, and I make sure that they match to wherever I'm going to paste the strand. So it'll be 1E9 PM7, and that'll match wherever I'm sending the funds. So we'll go ahead and send the funds now, and they should be here shortly, but with plenty of time for me to get this video out to you guys and for you guys to do the same. A couple of things I do want to point out about Pagarex and why I feel this is going to be so phenomenal. Number one, apparently they already have their exchange working that has been verified by a trusted source. Right here, if you go to the exchanger, it says coming soon, but you're going to notice it has a lot more than most exchanges already have and most ICOs already have. And again, this isn't live yet. We did get information stating that they will have the exchanger live during the ICO. What does that mean? That means if you're lucky enough to buy in the pre-ICO, if you were lucky enough to get your coins in the pre-ICO, you would be able to trade them as soon as the ICO goes live in a couple of days. When you purchase your PGX coins in a couple of days, you won't have to wait for them to announce, hey, we're live, the exchange is live. It is automatically going to be live. You can instantly sell your coins to someone else right there on the exchange. Guys, we've never seen this before. This is 1000% transparency. This is transparency on a level we've never seen in the lending space. Hell, in the ICO space ever, I don't think. We've always had to, even regular ICOs, you've had to wait for it to go live. Pagarex is already so advanced, they're using the funds that they already have to make sure everything is 100% legit, working, and that we can start earning funds immediately. We, as the purchasers, are really going to dictate what the price is going to be. So you could literally buy off of the ICO or the exchange, whichever one is cheaper, for the next couple of days during the ICO while it's live. It's absolutely phenomenal. And again, guys, this was just reported to us through one of our channels. This isn't actually on here just yet, so I believe we'll see exactly what happens in the next couple of days. But we did make the deposit. All right, so we'll go ahead and pause the video now. We'll show you exactly when this updates, and that way you guys will know that this platform is up and running, at least to accept BTC for now, and we'll be all ready to go in the next couple of days when PGX actually launches.
Most people only pay attention to the final product of a successful entrepreneur. They say things like, I can never be like them, or they got lucky. What most don't see is what they've overcome. All the struggles, the daily rejections, the heartaches, the betrayals, the rumors, the criticism, the empty bank account, and all those lonely nights while trying to make their vision a reality. You see, the only difference between the one who quits and the one who doesn't is that they showed up every day. They worked hard every day. They hustled every day. They learned from a proven mentor every day. They improved every day. They did all this even though they felt like quitting every day. And eventually, they became who they are today.
Wow, I absolutely love that video. It's so inspirational, isn't it? Fantastic. All right, so you saw earlier that we had sent the funds over to the back office. We are now here. It took about 30 to 45 minutes for the funds to get here. It took me a lot longer to actually get back here and show you. I was back here fiddling around during that time, and I saw a couple of amazing things that's making me love PagarX even more and more. First and foremost, let's start with the buy button, the buy Bitcoin button. And you'll see here two things. First and foremost, that our funds did arrive, and that's fantastic. But secondly, you'll see this button right here, and it says buy Bitcoin. And this is going to allow you to buy Bitcoin via wire transfer. Now, that's why they have to have this KYC process enacted before this starts, and that is know your client. And this is strict banking regulations that's going to be required for anyone needing a wire transfer to buy currency, or Bitcoin rather, with fiat. But right now it looks like everything is working. You can see here that you can click buy Bitcoin, and the spot price is $13,942.06 USD. Now that is a considerable difference than what something like CoinMarketCap is saying at this present time, and that's crazy. I'm wondering how that's going to work, because if you look at it, it looks like a pretty good opportunity to arbitrage. Now, if you see here, it does say the CoinMarketCap price is 14,217, and in the back office here we're at 13,942. But this does say it takes up to 3 weeks before your KYC process is accepted. So, you know, that may not be a route that we can all take. But it does look pretty awesome. And if that's working, then that's awesome. It's another way for us to earn funds via arbitrage through PagarX. So, like I said, it looks like it's working. Every time you hit the button, it increases. You click that button, purchase confirmation. We're not really going to go any further than that, so I'll click cancel. But I do want to show you the funds did get here. That is awesome. It was rather quick as well, so that's fantastic. And now we're ready to go. We're ready to tell you guys it is okay to send the funds over to PagarX if you're feeling the same way about the program that we are. It looks absolutely phenomenal. If you need some marketing materials, you can come right here. They do have them in multiple different languages. Remember, in the last video, we did check the white paper, and it was fantastic. No worries. You can also send funds via Dash. So you can deposit your Dash right now and purchase PagarX via the ICO. This is live, and that's fantastic for anyone that does have Dash. I personally have a lot of Bitcoin, so I sent Bitcoin. Most of our users will probably use Bitcoin, but the fact that they do have it available is fantastic. And the last thing is the exchanger is right here. And as soon as the ICO begins and you get your PGX coin, they say that the exchanger will be live and you will be able to trade your PGX coins live even during the ICO. Now, here's my take on this. I feel that this is going to have a reverse effect on the market. So this is the first time that I know of that we're seeing this, where the exchange is actually going to be live during the ICO process. Typically what we see is a waiting period, a gestation period of 2 weeks to freaking 2 months to we're still waiting for some of these coins from November, which is absolutely ridiculous. But these are the facts of the lending platform performance in the past so far. Now PagarX is doing something that we've never seen. They're actually allowing you to do it immediately. I believe that because it's available, people won't utilize it. I believe that maybe someone who gets a couple thousand coins may try a couple hundred just to see that the platform works, but I do not believe people are going to dump. I believe that this is going to allow the price to skyrocket because the people that sell are going to see how quickly the orders get filled, and there's no waiting. You can have access to your coins and to your profits immediately. I believe that it's going to allow the price to skyrocket. Also, as soon as they start allowing you to buy PGX coins with some of the other funds that they have on right here, that they have on the homepage, the Bitcoin, Gold, Ethereum, Zcash, Monero, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Neo, and the fiat. I'm not sure why. I guess this, okay, so I guess they're going to say that's the 3 weeks they're going to have to wait before that is available. Right now it looks like it's only the Bitcoin and the Dash, but I believe that's going to definitely boost the price up of Pagarex when they unlock the availability for those other coins. So again, guys, so far so good. It's absolutely looking fantastic for Pagarex, and if they stay true to their word and this goes live day one in 1 day, 3 hours and 26 minutes, then I believe we're going to see Pagarex go to the moon like a lot of these other coins that have gone and started their mooning process here as of late. So one of the other things that I definitely like to check before I send funds to the ICO, I have a couple of rules and I want you guys to be aware of them, even though you may see me doing some bad habits. I want you guys to be aware and make sure that when you send over these funds, you're not doing the same things. Do as I say, not as you see me do, right? So one is make sure that when the funds that you don't send too much too soon. We don't know how these ICOs are going to act. Some of them are a complete shit show and you wish you didn't send so much. So you can always send more. Most of these won't allow you to pull out, and so make sure that you only send a small amount, something that you're willing to lose right up front prior to sending the bulk of your funds. Make sure that the ICO is actually working correctly. Okay, and the second thing that I always check, typically before I send the funds and then again before I send more, is I want to see the traffic, right? So I want to make sure that there was a traffic increase and a significant traffic increase prior to sending more funds to said ICO. So let's take a look at Pagarex, and it says currently that they receive about 1,700 unique visitors and 3,740 page views per day. Now, if you remember the last video that we put out, those numbers were different. They had daily visitors of about 1.1 thousand. Here's the video right here so we can take a look at that. Pagarex receives about 1,100 visitors and 2,090 page views per day. Now this was done 6 days ago, and so you can see here 1.1 thousand daily visitors. Their daily visitors have increased by 600,000 a day. Those are type increases that we like to see. That it bodes very well for Pagarex and bodes very well for our investment to increase significantly. So yeah, come back here to Hype Stats, do all the other information and the research that you may want to do prior to. Now you can see United States has jumped in here. Again, back in the other video, if you check it out, United States wasn't even on the map. You can see that that number has increased significantly. It looks like we're the number 8th country now and rising. So that's fantastic. That's exactly, if you remember correctly, exactly what I said that I wanted to see. And that's because I hadn't seen that before, where the U.S. wasn't even a part of the equation. And 6 days ago, you can see here, they weren't. However, that is changed, and that's changed for the better. So everything, as far as I'm concerned, is looking great for Pagarex. Very excited about the opportunity that I believe this platform is going to allow us to see as far as gains and rate of return, because the exchanges open immediately. So typically we have to wait 2 to 3 weeks just to see the exchange open in some of these other coins. I believe that if you take that period and wait 3 weeks with Pagarex and the exchange being open day one, you're going to see a coin that goes to the moon, 20, 30x. Now, what will help that is if Pagarex's marketing team takes the initiative, forces our hand, and locks in heavy or exciting incentives for us to make loans, for all of us to lock in our coins so that that supply decreases, and again that demand will increase. It'll increase as soon as we launch this video, because when people find out that the exchange is going to be open during the ICO, when people find out that there's already opportunity here for you to purchase BTC in the back office and arbitrage it for a couple $100, or just purchase it with fiat without having to pay a Coinbase fee. What about saving those fees? I mean, that's pretty significant for U.S. citizens, you know, so, or for all Coinbase users rather. And that makes a difference. I believe we're going to see good things out of Pagarex, and for that reason, I've sent my funds over. I'm recommending, if you like Pagarex if you like Pagarex as well, it's safe to go ahead and send those funds over. And let's get ready for the ICO that will begin in 1 day, 3 hours, and 20 minutes. All right, guys. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. Thank you all for checking out these videos and making the comments in the comment section. And make sure that if you use our link, you go ahead and let us know which software that you guys want, so that when you guys get your PGX coins, we can get you set up and you can begin marketing your own channel and your own links and start getting the affiliate money that we want all of our team members to do, which is increase their Bitcoin. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bitcoin Networker out.